Today, guys, we are going to be doing a garage tour in Grand RP, and I feel like at this moment in time, this is the most expensive garage I have ever had in this game. If you guys remember a long time ago, I used to have a bunch of really sick-ass cars. Koenigsegg's, Lamborghinis, I had the AMG Vision GT, many other very expensive, very cool cars. But over time, the garage has been changing, and we've gotten a lot of other really cool cars. And as usual, I do apologize if you hear any background noise. My dogs are going absolutely crazy right now because I just gave both of them a haircut, which for some reason makes them psychopaths. But anyways, I hope you go on to enjoy the video. If you guys haven't already joined the server before and want to, be sure to click the link down below in the description, click on start playing, select which server you want to play on, register an account, download the launcher, and you guys are good to go. Let's start off on this side over here. Not much has changed over here. We got the beautiful Ferrari F40. Still one of my favorite cars in the game. State value of $6 million. Next to that, we got the GLS, one of the most beautiful Mercedes ever. Giant SUV, costing about $4 million. And then we got the F8 Tributo. This is one of the only Ferraris I have now. All of the other ones I managed to sell off because I'm kind of stupid, but this one has a state value of 5.5 mil. These three cars alone are about $15 million, and we still got another like 40 cars to look at. And then we got this Porsche, which I'm probably going to end up replacing soon. I'm going to head on over to the dealership at some point and probably buy the GT3 RS, but this thing still costs $6 million. I believe the GT3 RS is also about $6 million, so which one would you rather have? 911 Turbo or the GT3 RS. And then here we got the Bugatti collection. We got the Bugatti Bolide. I have not driven this car in a very long time. It has a $20 million state value. Just so you know, all four of those cars add up to about $21 million, according to the state. Just this car alone is worth as much as all of these cars. Like, are you crazy? And then right here, we got the beautiful Bugatti Chiron, looking clean. And obviously, all of the colors are still the same, but I'm trying to think of another color combination that would look good on all three of these Bugattis. Comment down below which color I should make them for the primary and the secondary, because whatever it is, I'm going to do it to all three of them, and I think it would look awesome. Or at least I hope it will. And then we got the beautiful Veyron. Man, oh man, is this ever a nice car. I just wish there was some customization to it. There is a specific model that I wanted, which would allow you to customize it like the Super Sport or the Grand Sport, and pretty much just make the car look a whole lot cooler. There was even some other customization, like you could change the grille from like that to something dark or like something black. You could set the spoiler to be at a certain height and stuff like that. It was honestly awesome. But this car, for some reason, is fairly cheap. It only has a state value of $8.5 million, which is still very expensive, but for Bugatti, you know, I would think it would be a bit more. If you guys had to take a guess really quickly what the state value was of all of the cars sitting right here, what do you think it would be? You have 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. On the dot, it is $60 million. All of these cars are right there. And that's just one row. Moving on to this row, right here, 6x6. I don't think I have anything in the trunk of this thing anymore. I still have some shit. What is this? Paint balloons? Why did they look like that? That is not what a freaking spray can used to look like, but all right then. Anyways, state value of that thing is 10 million bucks. We've had a bunch of them in the past. This is the only one that I decided to keep for some reason. And then we got the beautiful Phantom, which used to be a rare car, but now is not rare at all. And it's not even the Mansory Phantom, it's just a regular one. State value of 8 million bucks. I remember before, you used to be able to sell this thing for like, probably like $100 million. Because it was so rare, but now you can just get it from crates. Pretty sure you can get it from the battle pass as well. It's just no longer a rare car, so if you guys decided to go out statue hunting to get it, yikes, you pretty much just wasted your time. But at least you have a tradable Phantom, which is nice because that's literally the only way you can get a tradable version of this car. Next to it, we got the Rolls-Royce Wraith. Still probably one of the nicest cars in the game. Like, it just looks clean. The paint looks great. The hood looks great. Everything about it is just pristine. It looks flawless. Plus, it's a bit more updated than the Phantom. It's a newer version of the Wraith, but it has a $7 million state value. I remember a little while ago, myself and 2 other guys, we were just driving around the city, all in our blacked out Wraiths, and bro, it was freaking awesome. Next to that, we got the Camaro, which I have not driven around in the longest time. This just used to be a random family vehicle. It only has a 4 mil state value, which honestly isn't too bad. Relatively cheap, but it's still a pretty nice looking car. And the best part is, the Camaro actually has some upgrades. So if you do manage to get it, I don't even know how you'd get it anymore, to be honest. I don't know what crate you get it from. But if you do manage to get it, you can take it to the custom shop and actually put upgrades on, which is nice. And then we got the Mercy. It's beautiful. There's only one weird thing with this car. I don't know why the SV on it sometimes just randomly disappears. Like it's there and then for some reason it's not. I have no idea why. Only has a 5 mil state value, and you can see we did put a couple upgrades on it because it's a freaking Mercy, and it's probably my favorite Lamborghini of all time. And then the last car in this row is the 812 Superfast. We actually managed to get 2 of these things, which was great. It has a $5 million state value. Sadly, I ended up selling off the competition version of this car. I really wish I didn't because it was really nice. But if you guys had to guess the state value of every one of the cars right here, all of them, the total amount is $99,500,000. And you want to know what's funny? These are the cheaper cars that we have in this garage. Before we take a look at the more expensive ones, a quick word from this video's sponsor. If you need any assistance in any of your favorite games like GTA 5, Fortnite, Forza, Call of Duty, and many, many more, be sure to check out Damnmodz down below in the description, and at checkout use code Frolickz to get up to $100 off your order. Heading on over to the other side, the first car, the burger car. If you guys have not already seen the video I posted of me winning this thing, we opened 3 containers and got this. 3 freaking containers and we got the burger car. And it is very cheap. It only has a $5 million state value. I instantly took it to SAHP, got insurance on it. In terms of its handling and shit, it's honestly dog shit. It is a terrible car to drive around. But it's the burger car, and it looks cool. We upgraded it a little bit. We put some headlights on. Sadly, there's no underglow upgrade, but we did put some wheels on too. It's a great car, but it just handles like shit, and it's very rare. Next to that, Phantom 6x6. Yes, the Phantom 6x6. Even though it's an older model, it's still gorgeous. I can't believe I won this thing either. The state value on it, though, it's a bit crazy. $38 million. And you want to know what's even better? I instantly bought insurance on it, which is $3.8 million as well, which is just freaking crazy. I cannot believe I did that, but I do enjoy driving this thing around, and it is very, very fast. Next to that, we got the Pagani Huayra. I don't believe you can get this car anymore. It was part of the Battle Pass, and I have no idea if you can get it. You can get the regular Huayra, but you cannot get this one. Is there a special name for it? Oh yeah, the Huayra R. We also got a couple upgrades on it, and it has a $20 million state value. Next to that, we got this big old truck. I remember the second it came out, we managed to win it very quickly. Like, literally right when the update came out, which was great. But now you don't even need to win it. You just got to complete the Battle Pass, and you can get it in the Battle Pass, which is also kind of annoying. But it's also a bad thing, I guess, because I'm pretty sure you need the Premium or Premium Plus version to get it. So honestly, I would rather just craft it with metal at this point. But it has a 5 mil state value, and it looks pretty cool. And next to that, we have a bone stock AMG GT. I was thinking about painting it black. The wheels on it already look pretty great. We literally did nothing to this car. I just like the way it looks. I might sell it off along with a couple other cars and go buy back my black series because that thing was freaking awesome. But this is the only time I've ever had a normal AMG GT in my garage, and it's still pretty nice. Next to that, though, we got the Project 1. Now, I have probably won about 6 of these cars at this point in time. I don't even bother to upgrade them. I just keep them in here, and then when I'm ready, I just click sell to the government, and I get $2.5 million in my bank account because it has a $25 million state value, which is a crazy amount of money. Thank God you can't actually buy this car, because if someone bought this car with cash, I would be flipping out because that's way too much money to spend on this car, especially because it's kind of ugly. Like, the car itself is a great car, but like the model they have, like, are you guys seeing this? Like, look at the textures. Like, it's not good. I made a video talking about one model they could use instead of this one, and it looks way better than this and has a couple upgrades. But yeah, this one's not great. Next to that, though, we have an Ubermacht Oracle. I don't know why they changed it from what it was. This is the Obey e-tron PB18 with a $21 million state value. It's a great car. I upgraded it a tiny bit by literally just putting some luminous wheels on it. I don't know why it just stopped working out of nowhere. Like a couple days after I won it, it's just an Oracle now, and I don't know why. But it is what it is. Anyways, if you were to guess the state values combined of all the cars that we just looked at on that side of the garage right there, it comes out to roughly $118 million. And that's just one row of cars. But now we move on to this side. Now, you guys have already seen this car before. It's just cool and weird. It looks really nice in black and white. But the one thing I just love about it is just look at the wheels as I turn my camera. Look at that. The color changing. Like, bro. I mean, it's obviously a bug, but it still looks awesome. And of course, it's very expensive. $38 million, just like the Phantom 6x6. Crazy expensive car. I don't know why they make cars so freaking expensive. Do you know how hard it is to upgrade them? Like, oh my god. Next to it, we got this beautiful AMG. What even is this? Is it like an SL? SL63 Mansory. It's a great car too. It doesn't handle too well. I'm not a huge fan of the forged on it, but yeah, I mean, there's literally no customization to it whatsoever, so it pretty much just sits here looking pretty. But yeah, $21 million state value for this thing as well. Once again, why? Just way too much money. Next to that, we have an AVTR. It's literally just a stock AVTR because I didn't bother to put any upgrades on it. Once again, a car that just sits here, and if I need some money, I could sell it and I get $3 million in my bank account. And this isn't the only one I have. I actually have another one, but we'll look at the cars that I don't have sitting in my garage in just a couple of minutes. Next to that, we have the Mercedes X-Class 6x6. Beautiful truck. Literally no customizations on it. $25 million state value. I was very happy when I won it. It was great. And then next to that, we have this thing. Yep, I won it. Once again, you guys haven't seen that video yet. It's the video where I won this and the Phantom 6x6 without spending even, what? I think I spent 430 grand coins in total. Anyways, this shit is also extremely expensive for no reason. $30 million state value. And just so you know, I did upgrade it a bit. The paint was like 300 grand. I didn't buy insurance, but I did put underglow on it. Yeah, pink underglow. It cost $3.9 million. $3.9 million. It's just stupid expensive. Why are upgrades so expensive? It's just some lights. Some LED strips on the bottom of this thing cost me 3.9 mil. Crazy. Just sitting outside in this garage in total, at the moment, it is worth $392,500,000, and that is not including any upgrades. If we just add in the underglow on that weird burger Farzug, whatever it's called, that's another 3.9 mil. Even adding on insurance is another 3.8 mil for this thing. Like, it's just crazy. Anyways, I'll spawn in some cars now that we don't have sitting in the garage. All right, taking a look at these ones. We got two Lamborghini Uruses, yes. $5 million for this one, $5 million for this one as well. Total of $10 million of Lamborghinis sitting right here. They both look pretty great. This is the very first car I ever got in Grand RP, actually. The very, very, very first one. It's crazy how times change, though. Like, a Lamborghini Urus has a 5 mil state value. That burger car has a 5 mil state value. This Phantom has a $38 million state value, and the Phantom on the other side of the garage only has a $7 million state value. Like, how do they even come up with those prices? Like, I just don't get it. They're just trying to make the rich people in this game richer, I swear. We got a Model X sitting here. I have not driven this thing in forever because I hate driving electric cars. It has a $6 million state value, and it took them, I don't know how many months to fix this thing, but it's finally back in working order, I guess. And then we got the beautiful GLS. Oh, what a great car. $9 million state value. It's gorgeous. It's where I keep my weapons. They're still sitting in here. Once again, let me open the trunk and just show you. If you guys want the shit inside here, you can have it. 247 solar panels, some weed seeds, and then in another trunk, I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's in one of the Uruses. We still got a bunch of boxes of stuff and TVs. I am not going to bring them over to the black market and sell them. So if you want them, take it. Next to that, we have the Hot Wheels car. The only way to get this thing was from the Grand RP birthday event, which is happening again soon, I believe, right? I'm pretty sure. Either way, state value of this thing, it's only 3 mil. Very, very cheap, which I'm once again very happy about. It's weird. In the birthday event, they made all of those cars fairly cheap. Like even the McLaren Senna, I believe that's when they first introduced it. And I think that only has like a 7 mil state value, something like that. Let's get rid of these cars and spawn in some other shit. Alright, we got some cheaper cars now. We got the Grand Cherokee, which you got from the Battle Pass. But for some reason, it's also the free car for playing for 50 hours. Not sure why. The only difference between this one and that one is you get a vinyl on that one. State value of this thing is only $1.5 million, which is nice because it's very cheap to upgrade, but there is no upgrades for it, which sucks. Next to that, we got the beautiful McLaren P1. I remember when this car was the hype in the city. $7 million state value. It's a pretty great car, to be honest. I'm surprised I don't even have a license plate on it, but it's awesome. Everybody used to want this car so badly. When I finally got it, nobody cared about it anymore because, yeah, everybody had it at that point. Next to that, we got the Dodge Challenger. I was so excited when they added this thing to the game. And then they released just the SXT model, which absolutely sucks. It only has a $1 million state value, which is great, because I would have maxed this thing out instantaneously if there was any upgrades at all. This is fully upgraded, cosmetically. Like, bro, you can't do anything to it. It's shitty. It's terrible. Nobody wants this. And then we got the BRZ. It has some upgrades, which is nice. Happy about that. It is a $2.5 million state value. Not too bad. Then we got the M4, which I'm probably going to sell off or just make a family vehicle once I actually open up my family. And this has a $3.5 million state value. It's honestly an ugly car just because of that front grille. Like, bro, I don't really think there's anybody in the world that thinks this grille is better than the other BMW grille. We don't really have too many other cars I want to show off. They're all a bunch of GTA cars and then the Maybach limo. But here's the other AVTR we got. Once again, bone stock, $30 million. And then we also got my Ram 1500, which I used to love driving around. But now I don't because, you know, they decided to add luminous upgrades for it for a tiny bit. And some people managed to put them on. Sadly, I wasn't playing at the time. So there's people with luminous Ram 1500s. And I'm very jealous because I would love to have that. But I can't have it for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, we have that too. And I don't even know how much this thing costs. 3.5 mil. And I might as well just show off the other random shit we got. We got the 1969 Charger. Does this work anymore? Oh, they finally made it work. This was like the very first cheap car I bought in the city. And it's still great. Like, it has a very low state value. 400K. And it's a beautiful car. Like, it's a great looking vehicle. I would love to have this thing in real life. Anyways, yeah, we got that. We got the Maybach. We got the Issy Panto, Hakucho Drag, the Rhapsody. Just a random shitty GTA car I decided to fully max out. And it goes like 350 or something like that. We got the 911 Carrera. We got a Tundra. Z4, Karen Mark II, another Karen Mark II. These are the Halloween cars that you get from the Burger Car crates. We got an SL65, Futo GTX, Gauntlet Hellfire, bunch of dirt bikes, another Z4. When did I get that one? We got a Dodge Journey, 9F, Coquet D10. Once again, just some shitty GTA cars. We got the Dydy and the Jubilee, which are still great because they are bullet resistant. The windows will end up breaking, but you can take a couple shots. We have another Z4. We have 3 Z4s for some reason. I don't know. Oh, yeah, from the lottery tickets, I guess. But, like, why are they also spread out? We got the Yogua Custom. We got the Gran Turismo Stradale, the Moonbeam, Batty. Yeah, like I said, just a bunch of really not the greatest cars. Did they fix this? Is this fixed? Bro, why can't they fix that still? You know how long it's been? It's literally been a year, almost on the dot. And they still haven't fixed the freaking RX-7s. Why is that a thing? There's been so many updates, but, like, why? Just fix it. Please, I beg of you. I beg. If you guys had to take a guess, I mean, there really isn't a guess because it's probably in the title, but yeah, my garage currently is worth about $469,500,000, not including upgrades. If we were to add upgrades into it, it would probably be at around the $510 million mark. Because some cars I upgraded, like the Bolide, for example, it has a level 2 engine on it, level 1 transmission. I think that was like $6 million in total for the engine upgrade. Transmission, can't even remember, to be honest. And then other minor upgrades on a bunch of other cars, like even changing the paint on some of these expensive cars, even though I haven't done it yet. I mean, it would be freaking expensive, which is why I didn't do it. Current garage is worth about $470 million, and it's probably going to end up getting cheaper soon, because I'm going to end up selling off some of these cars that I don't really drive because I don't want to spend that much money on insurance on them. Like, I was kind of stupid to buy insurance on this because I don't want it to get stolen. But yeah, that was way too much money for insurance, man. I don't know. They got to fix that shit. They got to make some stuff cheaper because it is way too expensive. Let me know down below in the comment section which one of the cars in this garage is your favorite. For me, at the moment, it's probably the Phantom 6x6, the Mercy. Honestly, yeah, the F40 is well over there. The Burger car. Like, honestly, I love all of the cars in here. At least most of them. But anyways, that is going to wrap things up. Let me know down below in the comment section what your garage is worth, because I'm curious to see just how expensive your garages are. And maybe in the future, we could do some garage tours of your garages. Let's say you're a billionaire. I would love to see what a billionaire's garage looks like in Grand RP. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you went on to enjoy it. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one.